Hello everyone, and welcome to my Update US Gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Meri learns the truth after sister wives and fraud Robyn are finally caught. Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, has caused a lot of discontent among fans due to her loyalty to Kody after repeatedly being rejected for a number of years. Additionally, she is well known as one of Robyn's closest sister wives. However, when the family moved to Flagstaff, everything fell apart. The first wife to leave the family was Christine. Meri and Janelle followed suit next. Meri's decision to let go took so long that many fans were perplexed. In the second half of season 19, however, it appears that Meri is no longer reserving her emotions. Read on to learn why. What's up with Meri Brown today? Meri's recent reunion with Tamron Hall made headlines. The two of them were moved by the experience. Before she was fired, Tamron hosted the Brown family's tell-all. Meri talked a lot about the family and her decision to leave Kody, and Tamron agreed that her tendency to hold family members accountable was the reason she was fired. The Sister Wives star also admitted that Robyn gets in the way between her and Kody. However, Meri's realization that she was used by Robyn suggests that she is not finished trying to expose her. Meri discovers Robyn's abuse of her. Finally, a clip from the upcoming Sister Wives Season 19 Part 2 premiere was recently released by TLC. Meri talks to her friend Jen Sullivan in the trailer about how some people think Robyn is a con artist, a liar, and a manipulator. But Meri told her friend that she was just trying to be cautious and protective of Robyn, so she should stop giving her a judgmental look. "I don't think it was like intentional manipulation," Jen responded. Meri concurred and was of the opinion that Kody would simply choose a new partner against the wishes of everyone else. However, Meri realized what Jen meant when she said, "She'd act like she was your best friend, and then completely ignore you and hurt your feelings. I mean, that is truly ridiculous. Like, you can either do it or not." Meri added that they were very close before things suddenly turned sour, resulting in a significant family division. Sister Wives, is Robyn Brown responding? Robyn makes shady remarks about Meri Brown as Meri Brown begins to question her relationship with Robyn. Before she began to question their relationship, the Sister Wives star stated, "I always had Meri's back, even when people were plotting against her, ignoring her." She then went on to say that they share a close bond. "Why tell me you want a relationship with me and then ghost me?" Robyn asked. The upcoming season is anticipated to delve deeper into the Brown family's Coyote Pass division in addition to their relationship. Will Meri Brown's massive weight loss on Sister Wives air on S19? A transformational story with timelines and fan speculation. Fans of Sister Wives have focused a lot of attention on Meri Brown's dramatic weight loss and personal transformation, which has sparked intense speculation about whether or not her physical transformation will be featured in Season 19. However, the answer is contingent on Meri's ever-evolving journey of self-discovery following Kody Brown and the show's infamous production delays. The season, which was filmed nearly 2 years prior, will likely only hint at the early stages of her metamorphosis, leaving viewers to connect the dots between her on-screen persona and real-life empowerment narrative, even though her slimmer figure and newfound confidence have dominated headlines in early 2025. Why Season 19 won't show Meri's full glow-up? The timeline dilemma. Season 19 of Sister Wives, which premiered in September 2024, was filmed in 2022 to 2023, a period when Meri was still navigating the emotional aftermath of her split from Kody but had not yet undergone her most visible physical changes. Fans and users of Reddit have pointed out that the show's timeline is significantly behind actual events, frequently airing storylines on social media years after they happen. For instance, despite taking place more than a year prior, Season 19 featured Christine Brown's wedding to David Woolley in 2023. In a similar vein, the season will not fully document Meri's weight loss journey, which reached its apex in the beginning of 2025 with her striking appearance at the Global Beauty Awards. However, teasers do provide glimpses of her transforming sense of style and self-assurance. 913. Meri herself addressed this discrepancy, stating that season 19 would not feature her massive weight loss of 2025 because filming ended long before her most dramatic changes. One fan commented, "She stated she would appear differently in the show as it was filmed almost 2 years earlier, highlighting the dissatisfaction that many viewers have with the show's 9 pacing." The production team has been criticized as a result of this delay, and viewers have argued that the show's reliance on out-of-date footage renders it irrelevant in the age of real-time social media updates. 912. Meri's transformation. Beyond scale empowerment. Meri's physical transformation may not be shown in detail in season 19, but it does set the stage for her rebirth after Kody. Her emotional journey is the focus of the episodes, which include her decision to leave the family's Flagstaff property, confronting her unresolved conflicts with Kody, and expressing her regrets about their shattered relationship. 15. These instances place her later physical transformations in context, which some fans have interpreted as a metaphor for letting go of emotional baggage. In a form-fitting black dress at the 2025 Global Beauty Awards, Meri exuded confidence, prompting fans to cheer her divorce diet and joke about losing 180 pounds of dead weight, in reference to Kody. 21113. This narrative of liberation is amplified further by her posts on social media. She uploaded a selfie from the awards ceremony in April 2025 and captioned it to emphasize her commitment to live boldly, pushing beyond limits, and in full authenticity. This message is in line with her work with Worthy Up, a women's empowerment initiative she started to help other people recognize their worth, which is a theme that echoes her own journey from a marginalized sister wife to an independent entrepreneur. 211. The Ozempic debate and fan theories. Debates about Meri's approach have also been sparked by her weight loss. Even though she has not made any specifics public, there has been a lot of online speculation about Ozempic and other medications for weight loss. Others defended her right to privacy, noting that no one owes you an explanation about medication they may or may not take. 912. Some fans cited her Ozempic face as evidence. Her transformation may be the result of stress, post-divorce lifestyle adjustments, or her involvement with the supplement company Plexus, which she has promoted in the past. 912. Meri's cautious approach to talking about her weight loss, in which she avoids giving specifics in interviews and on social media, may be a result of contractual obligations. Reality TV stars frequently sign non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, that prevent them from disclosing developments off-camera prior to the show's airing. This could explain her vagueness. 9. The role of Meri's arc in season 19, closure versus beginnings. New. Even though season 19 does not focus on Meri's physical transformation, it does capture significant junctures in her emotional development. She declares that she is at peace with her decision to leave Kody and Robyn in episode 11, titled The 11th Hour, indicating a shift from years of uncertainty. 15. Her later rebirth is contextualized by scenes of her navigating the dynamics of co-parenting and reflecting on her role in the family's demise. For instance, her admission that she was sad for Kody during his midlife crisis points to the empathy that now defines her perspective. 9. After her divorce. However, Meri's most transformative moments, such as her 2024 split from boyfriend Amos Andrews and her 2025 red carpet debut, remain unexplored because the season focuses on past events like Christine's early days with David Woolley. Some fans have criticized the show as pointless due to the gap between the screen and the real world, arguing that social media provides more authentic and immediate updates. 9. The bigger picture. Meri's role as a symbol of rebirth in midlife. Meri's journey resonates as a broader cultural narrative about self-reinvention following trauma, transcending sister wives. While her weight loss is striking visually, it is only one aspect of a larger narrative about reclaiming agency. She has prioritized her mental health and authenticity. 21,113 as she has revitalized her career, re-entered the dating pool, launched a podcast, and managed Lizzie's Heritage Inn. Her portrayal in previous seasons, in which she was frequently depicted as isolated and emotionally stagnant, is starkly contrasted in this narrative. Meri's glow-up reflects, in the words of one fan, what happens when you're no longer weighed down by someone. 11. She is the most compelling survivor. 1315 on the show because she is able to turn her grief into growth, whether she does so by promoting awareness of mental health issues or by creating a village of friends who are there for her. Janelle Brown of Sister Wives reveals the truth about Garrison's death, the tragic intersection of substance abuse and mental health. Janelle Brown, one of the main characters on TLC's Sister Wives, has spoken out about the tragic death of her son Garrison Brown, who took his own life in March 2024 at the age of 25. Janelle revealed in a series of open interviews and public statements that Garrison's death was caused by a complicated interaction between mental health issues and substance abuse. This was made worse by the fact that there were no obvious warning signs, which caught the family off guard. This revelation has sparked larger discussions about the pressures young men face, the sneaky nature of addiction, and the difficulties of grieving an unimaginable loss. 17. The present situation, a sudden and disastrous loss. On March 5, 2024, Garrison's body was discovered by his brother Gabriel in his home in Flagstaff, Arizona. His death was ruled a suicide by self-inflicted gunshot wound 28 by authorities. Despite Garrison's outwardly optimistic demeanor, the tragedy occurred. In the months leading up to his death, Janelle described him as very funny, very upbeat, with a promising career path and active social life. He had recently acquired a second cat, Buttons, and he talked about how excited he was about his job at a medical facility, which made his sudden death even more shocking to his loved ones. 15. I want to hate you for sharing the good times, Garrison wrote in a cryptic group text before his death. I just can't. Janelle said, I miss these days, which led her to request a health check. Gabriel and the other siblings rushed to his house when he stopped responding to messages and discovered that he had passed away. Later, roommates said they had heard a pop the night before, but they thought it was harmless. 28. Mental health and substance abuse. The unspoken contributors. Janelle has made it clear that Garrison's mental state was influenced by substance abuse, describing it as one of the biggest factors in his death. She explained that Garrison was unable to conquer what she referred to as a demon he couldn't get on top of, despite the family having real conversations with him about his struggles and offering resources to address his addiction. Even though Garrison appeared to be functioning and even having a positive outlook on his career in the final weeks of his 25th year, his roommates and brother Gabriel also confirmed to the police that he was struggling with a drinking problem. The dual nature of mental health crises, outward normalcy disguised by internal turmoil, underlines their complexity. Janelle emphasized that Garrison never displayed obvious warning signs or expressed extreme sadness, which left the family unprepared for the tragedy. She acknowledged, we just had no idea that he was in that place, describing a common challenge faced by families dealing with addiction and depression. 17 Tensions that remain unresolved within the family. The circumstances surrounding Garrison's passing were one of family discord. His relationship with his father, Kody Brown, had been strained for a number of years, especially as a result of disagreements regarding Kody's stringent COVID-19 protocols and the perception that Robyn, his fourth wife, was treated favorably. In Sister Wives Season 18, which aired at the end of 2023, these tensions were documented and a factor in Garrison's decision to leave the family home. 38. Kody later told People that he regretted the breakup of their relationship, saying, I want to go out to dinner again. I want him to make an effort to make me laugh. Janelle, on the other hand, has taken care not to assign blame, instead focusing on the systemic difficulties in addressing mental health issues in young men. She urged for open dialogue to reduce stigma, saying, we should be speaking more, especially about mental health for men, and that there's no shame in getting help. Grief, legacy, and systemic change in the aftermath. Janelle has done both practical and emotional things to honor Garrison's memory after his death. She sold his Flagstaff home in late 2024 as the executor of his estate, a process marked by price reductions and emotional reflections on the property's significance. 38. She also made sure that Matthew, Patches, and Ms., his three beloved cats, were taken care of. Fans who gave over $13,000 to animal shelters in Garrison's name 6 were comforted by the rehoming of Boots with family members. The family has been open and honest about their grief. Janelle wrote on social media, on good days, they make me smile because I remember the event and that it was a fun day, about a 2022 photo of Garrison with siblings Gabriel and Savannah. She posted a touching tribute to the last pictures of their entire family together during their first Christmas without him, highlighting the void his absence has left. 9. A fresh look at mental health. The Brown family has taken a more proactive approach to mental health since Garrison's death. Janelle revealed that they now hold real check-ins at gatherings, asking each other directly about each other's health rather than avoiding difficult subjects. She elaborated, emphasizing the significance of direct communication. We actually say the words and we wait to hear what's really happening. This change demonstrates a growing awareness of the importance of systemic support, particularly for young men who may internalize difficulties as a result of societal expectations. Implications. Broader and cultural reflections. The tragedy has had an impact far beyond the Sister Wives fan base, igniting discussions about the relationship between mental health, family pressure, and reality television. The authenticity of Janelle's honesty about substance abuse and her refusal to romanticize Garrison's struggles has been praised. In the meantime, Kody's public admission of regret has humanized a character who is frequently criticized for his role in the family's rifts. 8. Additionally, Garrison's story demonstrates the limitations of even the most well-intentioned family support. Janelle acknowledged, "We did everything, and unfortunately, sometimes that still isn't enough," despite her efforts to provide love and resources. This admission highlights the widespread need for easy access to treatment for addiction and mental health issues, particularly for young adults adjusting to adulthood.